Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. BP is the latest company to pause travel through the Suez Canal following a series of attacks on vessels by Houthi militants from Yemen. In a statement released on Monday, the oil company said, quote, "In light of the deteriorating security situation for shipping in the Red Sea, BP has decided to temporarily pause all transits through the Red Sea," end quote. Other shipping giants like MSC and Hapag-Lloyd have also announced suspensions of travel through the Red Sea due to drone threats. Violence resumed on Monday in the area, with the UK Maritime Trade Organization saying it was alerted that a vessel nearly 30 miles out from Yemen's port of Mocha experienced an explosion, and analysts say that the development could cause a major shock to global supply chains. New federal data shows a number of states are seeing high or very high levels of respiratory illness activity as COVID-19 and flu hospitalizations increase across the country. This is the fifth consecutive week of increasing COVID-19 hospitalizations, reaching levels not seen since the end of February. However, they do remain lower than rates seen at the same time last year. CDC Director Mandy Cohen said in an interview with ABC News, quote, "We think we are just at the peak of RSV, which means we're seeing the most number of cases we expect in the season. We may start to see some declines already in some of our southern and southeast states, but pretty active across the country," end quote. Patients with melanoma in the later stages of the disease may soon have another treatment option involving technology that was used for COVID vaccines. Cambridge-based Moderna has used mRNA technology to develop an experimental melanoma vaccine, which is custom-built for each patient based on analysis of their tumor once it's been surgically removed. The vaccine is designed to train the immune system to recognize and attack cancer cells throughout the body. In a new study, researchers found that when patients with stage 3 or stage 4 melanoma were given the vaccine, in addition to Merck's immunotherapy drug, the risk of death or cancer recurrence fell by half after 3 years, compared to treatment with the immunotherapy drug alone. The companies are expected to appeal to the FDA for accelerated approval of the combination therapy. Costco's hottest item has been announced, but it isn't the company's delicious hot dogs or rotisserie chickens. Online shoppers are buying and selling out Costco's latest hit, gold. According to Costco Chief Financial Officer Richard Galanti, the retail warehousing giant sold more than $100 million worth of the precious metal in its fiscal first quarter, which ended on November 26th. The gold bars were listed at a price point of $2,069.99 an ounce on Friday. This is slightly higher than the latest spot price of $2,020.58. Galanti said that the 1-ounce bars typically sell out within a few hours of the website being restocked. Customers are limited to 2 bars per Costco membership, making it difficult to build a real position in the precious metal. Members generally seem satisfied with their purchase, though, with a 4.9 star rating on Costco's website and nearly 800 reviews. Tesla will recall more than 2 million vehicles over concerns that its autopilot system can be misused by drivers after a 2-year investigation by U.S. auto safety regulators. The recall covers Tesla Models 3, S, X, and Y, sold in the U.S. between 2012 and 2023, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Tesla's autopilot system may not have sufficient controls in place to prevent drivers from driving irresponsibly. There is an increased risk of crash when the autopilot is engaged and the driver doesn't maintain control of the vehicle or is not prepared to intervene if something happens, according to the HHTSA. The agency reviewed 956 crashes when autopilot was used, A Wall Street Journal analysis of dashcam footage and data from a crash in Texas in 2021 shows Tesla's autopilot system failed to recognize stopped emergency vehicles. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back. Thursday night, a Massachusetts woman's SUV was hit by an MBTA commuter rail train. The woman describes driving home past the railroad crossing on John Mahar Highway in Braintree when her Mercedes got caught between the tracks and the gate, which came down behind her vehicle. Luckily, the Boston-bound train on the Kingston line only clipped her SUV, and passengers who were aboard the train said they didn't feel a thing. The driver, however, felt lucky, saying, quote, "Oh my God, I'm still alive. What if I got hit by the train? I could be dead," end quote. Despite the damage, the woman was able to drive her SUV the rest of the way home. The saga of the Peterson Pool project continues. After more than 2 years in court, the town can once again try to fulfill the 60-year-old wish of the late Four River tugboat captain August Peterson. The town and developer E Street LLC last month agreed to dismiss a case the company brought against Braintree and its mayor over claims of a breached contract. Mayor Charles Kokoris said Tuesday, quote, "We're closing the book on that particular legal situation, and now we start a new chapter in a new book." End quote. A trial date had been set for next October, but the town filed a motion to dismiss the case in October, arguing that E Street had not provided discovery information. 3 weeks later, the case was dismissed with prejudice, meaning E Street cannot sue the town under the same claim again. Edge Sports Group is now the only developer that remains in talks with the town about the project. Last week, the Braintree Community Youth Center looked like Santa's workshop with toys and clothing stacked on tables waiting to be chosen by parents and grandparents unable to afford Christmas gifts. All items displayed were collected in drives organized by the March Crispin Center. Pajamas, new winter coats, sweatshirts, and sweatpants came from other collections or were purchased through cash donations. Knitters at the Senior Center also contributed hats, mittens, and scarves. The toys came from the police department's Fill a Cruiser event and the annual town Christmas party. Ann Tolan, the March Crispin Center's co-director, said, quote, "We have been very blessed this year with an abundance of donations. It means a lot to a lot of people. This is what Christmas should be, giving to others," end quote. During the holiday season, one special campaign stands out as it continues its important work to deliver toys to underprivileged kids in the Braintree area and beyond. The Toys for Tots campaign, sponsored by the Marine Corps Reserve, is organized locally in Braintree by Toys for Tots coordinator Staff Sergeant Ricardo Balderrama. Besides dropping off new unwrapped toys at several drop-off locations, people who want to support the campaign can also donate online. Drop-off locations in Braintree include the Department of Elder Affairs at 71 Cleveland Avenue, Goldfish Swim School at 579 Granite Street, Space Zero at 250 Granite Street, and the UDR Apartments at 550 Liberty Street. The Giving Tree is a holiday tradition that helps people spread holiday cheers to families who need a boost for the season. In Braintree, Simon Property Group is collaborating with the nonprofit Cradles to Crayons at 6 of its Massachusetts malls this year, which includes the South Shore Plaza. During the holiday gift drive, participants can choose a holiday wish from the Giving Tree and fulfill the wish by purchasing gifts and returning them unwrapped along with the card to the Giving Tree's location at each shopping center. Desired items include jackets, sweaters, boots, and other winter necessities. The Giving Tree is currently at South Shore Plaza and will continue to be in the mall until January 1st. Grab a tag from the tree on the lower level near Nordstrom and drop the gift off at the mall management office located near K Jewelers. The town of Braintree wants to remind residents of some trash and recycling updates as we head into the winter. Please remember to keep cart lids closed to avoid things tumbling out as snow and wind become more prevalent. Bags and items should not be piled high in the carts as it prevents lids from being securely closed. Also, carts should not be placed on top of snow piles as this may cause them to tip and spill. When in doubt about what to recycle, just head to recyclesmartma.org and enter the item in question. You can also go to braintreema.gov/recycling to see all the trash and recycling related information for Braintree. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
It's that time of the year again, flu season. Getting vaccinated against the flu and COVID-19 can help keep you, your family, and your community healthy. You can even get both vaccines at the same time. Visit mass.gov/flushot to learn more.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. $100 million of state money is being distributed across all 351 cities and towns. Governor Maura Healey announced last week that $100 million will be sent to municipalities for transportation infrastructure improvements. The state money is from the new tax on Massachusetts' highest earners approved by voters and took effect this year. Governor Healey said in a statement, quote, "This funding is particularly impactful because we are empowering cities and towns to decide how to use it to address their unique needs. We are grateful to the legislator for making this funding available and look forward to seeing how the municipalities will use it to strengthen their communities." End quote. The Fair Share Amendment, or the Millionaire's Tax, imposes an additional 4% state income tax on that portion of annual taxable income in excess of $1 million. In Quincy, a recreational marijuana store has received zoning board approval to open at the site of a former Burger King and Braintree Cooperative Bank near the shipyard. The Quincy Zoning Board of Appeals granted a special permit to the organization Chill and Bliss. Co-founder Brian Wall said he plans to open the shop at 503 Quincy Avenue at Route 53 and West Howard Street, which is near the Braintree line. Wall said the spot makes sense because of the high traffic volume and its proximity to Weymouth and Braintree, which ban recreational cannabis stores. This would be the city's second recreational shop after Quincy Cannabis Company opened about a mile away in March at the Route 3A Rotary. Every family has its own tradition for the holiday season, whether it involves gifts, food, decorations, music, get-togethers, or all of the above. Here are a couple of local events that may bring back old memories or might help you create new ones. First up is Hingham's White Nights. Along Main Street in Hingham, a road First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt once called the most beautiful main street in the nation. Almost all Christmas lights come in one color, white. The color scheme has also carried over to nearby areas such as the downtown business district. Then don't forget to check out the South Shore Celebration of Lights in Marshfield. At the fairgrounds, immerse yourself in a magical wonderland as you drive through the enchanting 1-mile display of over 1 million twinkling lights. Prices range from $22 to $50. Head to fiestashows.com for more information and to buy tickets. Norfolk County Registry of Deeds William P. O'Donnell announced that they are sponsoring the registry's 16th annual U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots Drive. Registrar O'Donnell said in the announcement, quote, "The Registry of Deeds is proud to partner with the United States Marine Corps Reserve to help deliver a happy Christmas to children this holiday season." End quote. Donations of new toys and games for toddlers and children up to the age of 10 can be brought directly to the Norfolk County Registry of Deeds building. The Registry of Deeds is located in Dedham at 649 High Street. A marked donation bin will be set up in the lobby, which is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Staying with the Norfolk County Registry of Deeds, William P. O'Donnell announced the 2023 annual food drive is starting on November 14th. As the cost of living has become increasingly challenging for many individuals and families across the Norfolk County, the Registry of Deeds is trying to make an impact this holiday season. Residents are encouraged to donate non-perishable food items, canned goods, breakfast cereals, pasta, sauces, toiletries, and paper products. Items can be brought directly to the Registry of Deeds, which is located at 649 High Street in Dedham. A donation bin will be set up in the registry's lobby, and food can be dropped off Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more in entertainment.
Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Ayers, and I'd like to introduce you to the Helping Hand program. With rising healthcare costs, all too often we hear stories about our seniors, veterans, and neighbors who may not have the proper insurance coverage they need for durable medical equipment. These individuals may be living on a fixed income and may not have the financial resources necessary to cover the cost of the equipment they need. We have a solution. The Helping Hand program provides free, durable medical equipment to residents in need. Items such as wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, commodes, tub seats, and hospital beds are available through the program. We receive donations of lightly used equipment and store them at our facility in North Quincy. If you're in need of any of these items, you can pick them up free of charge and return them after any length of time.
My scooters improve my mobility and independence. Thanks to Helping Hand, I can go to the store, visit the boardwalk, and do so much more.
Helping Hand is a great resource for people who don't have insurance coverage.
The Helping Hand program is successful thanks to the generosity of people who have donated durable medical equipment to our inventory. For more information about the program or to fill out an equipment request form, visit our website or call 617-472-9877. If you know someone in need of these items, we're always available to lend a helping hand.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. The holiday season has arrived, which means it's time to snuggle up on the couch with a warm cup of hot cocoa and cue up some holiday flicks. Today in entertainment, we have 3 movie recommendations to help you celebrate. First, the Santa Claus follows Scott, who accidentally makes Santa fall off his roof on Christmas Eve. Scott finds himself being magically transported to the North Pole, where an elf explains that he must take Santa's place before the next Christmas arrives. The film stars Tim Allen, and you can watch The Santa Claus now on Disney+. Next, A Christmas Story follows youngster Ralphie, who spends most of his time dodging a bully and dreaming of his ideal Christmas gift, a Red Ryder air rifle. Frequently at odds with his cranky dad, but comforted by his doting mother, Ralphie struggles to make it to Christmas Day with his glasses and his hopes intact. The film stars Peter Billingsley, and you can watch A Christmas Story now on Hulu. Finally, How the Grinch Stole Christmas follows the reclusive Grinch who decides to ruin Christmas for the cheery citizens of Whoville. However, the bitter Grump finds a hitch in his plans when he encounters the endearing Cindy Lou Who. The film stars Jim Carrey and Taylor Momsen. You can watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas now on Hulu. That'll do it for news today. Remember, if you're a customer of Verizon, you can watch BCAM TV in high definition on channel 2128. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.